When it comes to a healthy weight, what kind of a role might food sensitivities play in that? And we've talked about that earlier. And what kind of conditions maybe can stem from that?
Yeah. So food sensitivities in general can affect body weight because it creates an inflammatory state in the body, which affects metabolism and affects a lot of different things. But a food sensitivity also creates, it's interesting, it creates a craving for that food. For example, I'll just throw food out there, strawberries. So say I have a sensitivity to strawberries. It's different than a food allergy. That's a good kind of comparison to make, because a food sensitivity means when I eat a strawberry, I don't get bloated, I don't get short of breath, I don't get swollen and itchy. When I eat a strawberry, I may 24 hours later be just a little bit fatigued or a little bit sluggish or a little less motivated, or I might have a headache or a dull pain, or my arthritis might be flared up. It's because when you ate that strawberry, it's a food sensitivity. It means the body is not necessarily allergic to it, but it's very sensitive. When I eat that strawberry, it goes into my stomach. It actually creates a small inflammatory reaction there that spreads all throughout my body. So if I had a vulnerability to arthritis, that strawberry actually just made my knee achier. Or if I have a vulnerability to headaches, man, I have these daily headaches. Well, I eat strawberries every day, and I didn't know it. So getting your food sensitivity is really good for, or your food sensitivity tested. It's really good for a lot of different reasons. For weight loss, it's really good. It's good for people with chronic fatigue, chronic pain. Oh, I can't figure out why I have my headaches. I've had that MRI. The doc says my head's totally normal. Oh, I've got a broccoli sensitivity, and I eat broccoli every day because it's supposed to be healthy for me. So what's healthy for one person could actually be detrimental to another.
Talk about that test a little bit and how easy is that to get
So
done?
the ALCAT test is basically it's a blood test. So a patient would come on in, and a lot of our patients, we see a lot of patients with chronic pain, fatigue, headaches, joint degeneration. We're an orthopedic clinic. We're also dealing a lot with people's energy levels and fatigue and motivation. So they come in, they have some of those symptoms. Well, that is definitely a sign of a food sensitivity. We order the blood test, draw a little bit of blood, goes to the lab, comes back in about a week. And what the test will show us is about 150 different food sensitivities, also a different environmental chemicals. Like say, you read the back of that Gatorade, and it has red number 40 in it. So you could actually have a sensitivity to that ingredient. Aspartame, MSG, all those different chemicals come back as well, and you can tell if your body tolerates it or not.
There's got to be a lot of people that have food sensitivities and have no idea.
Oh, for
I
sure.
would think, because if you said if it takes upwards of 24 hours, maybe even to show signs,
exactly,
that's got to be pretty common, I would think.
Most people are very shocked when the results come back, because the interesting thing about a food sensitivity too is that you actually will crave foods that you're sensitive to, because it kind of creates that inflammatory reaction. Actually, it releases some endorphins. It's almost like a little food high, and so you can develop food addictions to food that you're sensitive to. So things that I crave every day, like say I love pistachios. I'm always getting those pistachios. I can't. I just love them. They make me feel so good. You could be getting that slight little inflammatory reaction, which actually releases some good, healthy endorphins, and then you crave it. So it creates this craving.